What if our planet, the familiar world with its forests and mountains, one day began to change in the most incredible and grandiose way? What if all over Earth, from the depths of the soil, trees began to sprout, not ordinary ones, but gigantic, colossal arboreal titans whose tops would soar through the clouds, reaching the very sky? It all begins with anomalous growth, unnoticeable at first, then increasingly obvious. Seeds of ancient, unknown species, or the result of a global natural phenomenon. Giant sprouts break through city asphalt, upheaval building foundations. In a matter of weeks or months, the planet's landscape changes beyond recognition. Where plains and cities once stood, now rise trunks hundreds of meters in diameter, their bark resembling cliffs and their foliage forming a new tier high above the ground. The world below plunges into eternal twilight under the dense canopy of giant crowns. Humanity has to adapt urgently. Remnants of civilization ascend onto giant branches, into tangled lianas, or build new settlements directly on the bark of these behemoth trees, using them as foundation and resource. Aerial cities emerge, connected by suspension bridges, cableways, or routes for personal gliders and tamed flying creatures adapted to life in the crowns. Sunlight becomes the main currency. The upper levels of the crowns are thriving, sun-drenched ecosystems. The lower levels, a mysterious twilight world full of dangers and unknowns. A new tier of life gives rise to new flora and fauna, giant insects, soaring mammals, predatory plants, and perhaps even sentient beings evolved in these celestial forests. Humans learn to live in harmony or in constant struggle with this new vertical nature, obtaining water from morning dew on giant leaves, food from sky gardens, or by hunting aerial creatures. New professions arise. Tree climbers, crown explorers, glider pilots, defenders of settlements from aerial predators or aggressive flora. But life in these sky-high expanses is also full of dangers. Falling from immense heights, giant storms raging in the upper atmosphere and breaking branch platforms, resource scarcity in isolated settlements. And the main question: why did these trees grow? Was it an accident or someone's design? Do these arboreal titans hold some ancient secret or purpose? Perhaps in their core or on the highest inaccessible peaks lies the key to understanding this phenomenon or even to humanity's future. Expeditions are sent up and down, exploring different levels of this new world, from the sun-drenched summits to the eternally dim undergrowth at the roots. They find traces of ancient civilizations that perhaps foresaw this growth or even contributed to it, or encounter sentient beings of the crowns, not always friendly. What if the world becomes a vertical forest? It's not just a change of scenery. It's a complete rethinking of our place, our capabilities, and our fears. Could you live on the branches of a tree several kilometers high? What wonders and what nightmares would await us there? Share your fantasies in the comments.
Like, subscribe, and get ready for more incredible scenarios that will twist your view of reality.